When I think of SPF, the first three things that come to mind are support,
empowerment,
diversity,
integrity,
inclusivity,
community,
ubuntu,
generosity,
long-lasting,
family,
love.
When I think back to the moment I found out that I had been awarded the SPF scholarship, all I remember feeling is joy. I remember my grandmother singing around the house and everyone just dancing because it was such a joyous moment.
My mom and I, we were in a corner shop and she got the call and she missed it. And she immediately started panicking because she thought that if she missed the call, I wouldn't get it, even though I did get it. She thought that they'd choose someone else.
When I first stood in the line to write the exam, applying for the scholarship, I thought I was absolutely delusional. And when I got the call that I had received it, it literally felt like a dream come true.
My mother found out the news while she was at Pick and Pay, and she said she screamed and people asked her if she was okay.
My mom ran into my room filled with excitement and joy.
And I remember vividly the joy in that room that day. It was such a good day. I just cannot forget it.
I was shocked because out of like 2,000 kids, I was chosen. And also I couldn't believe it. For the first hour I was like, what? But then as things progressed forward, I started to actually believe, especially when we went to those Saturday classes in grade 7. That's when I was like, it is real.
I knew my family situation and I knew that my mom would never be able to pay for fees to take me to a prestigious school such as Girls High School, so I was very relieved.
I was ecstatic. And it made me become more confident as I went into high school because that showed my true capabilities and I've used that as a path to grow on.
I was on cloud 9. I was so ecstatic. I was so surprised because I was in line with hundreds of students, and for me to be chosen, I felt like there's some potential in me.
SPF has changed my life in so many different ways. Firstly, it has allowed me to come to one of the best schools in the country where I met amazing people and got the best education I possibly could have gotten. And it helped me meet many amazing friends who I'm sure I'll keep bonds with for the rest of my life, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you very much, SPF.
An opportunity to receive education at this level at a school like Westerford is something I would not have had without SPF. Because of this opportunity, my life has changed. I've grown immensely as a person. I've gotten a step closer to reaching my dreams in life.
I definitely believe that this opportunity has changed my life, no doubt. I believe that SPF has taught us so many things through the years, and it has, apart from just focusing on our education and our academics, it has focused on us, our mental health, and ensuring that we are okay.
I was able to meet people and network and build relationships that will help sustain my life. I was able to see things and experience things that I never knew existed, and this only helped in making me a better person.
This opportunity has definitely changed my life. I went through some very challenging times during the past 5 years, and SPF supported me every step of the way. If it weren't for them, I don't know where I would be today.
It has opened me up to a totally new environment that I am used to. It has helped me with becoming open-minded and tolerant of those around me. It made me more independent as I had to start taking public transport on my own to get to school, and without it I would never have been able to attend a school like Rustenburg, and everything that I've experienced there has shaped me into the person that I am today.
This has changed my life because now it gives me the opportunity to enter the life of my family, as if I can achieve an education and be successful, I may be able to help them achieve their education and help them be successful.
This opportunity has definitely changed my life. I don't think I would have been able to become the very powerful, confident, black queer child who's achieved so much without SPF. I fiercely stand up for what's right. I am driven in anything I am passionate about, and that is because of this opportunity.
I think that SPF has had a great influence on my life. Of all the ways that it could have gone, I think SPF put me on the best path possible.
I have received nothing but support from SPF, especially from my peers who go to my school. Camps Bay High is literally their tightest. Like, I literally love them to bits.
I found a family at SPF, namely my Rondawash brothers, who have helped me through tough times. When we were happy, when we were sad, when we were crafting, when we weren't, when we were laughing, when we were crying. So I'd like to just thank them for everything that they've done for me over the past 5 years.
Because of the program, I started grade 8 with someone I could already call a close friend. And our friendship has grown even more since then.
She has become more of a sister than a friend to me, and I know for sure that she will be with me for a very, very long time.
I definitely feel part of a large family at SPF because when I was at my lowest time, the deans were there to let me know that everything was going to be okay, and they put my personal well-being in front of everything. So when my fellow SPF peers have a problem, I let them know that they can come to me because family looks out for one another.
An aspect of SPF that was really helpful to me were the deans. My dean, she was always there to offer a helping hand when you needed it, not just with academics but with everything else going on in your life. She always uplifted you.
The support received from my dean, Karen Bishop, has been the most useful aspect of support for me for the last 5 years. Mrs. Bishop has always been there for me, making sure I had all I needed to perform academically and making sure that I was okay.
I was in hospital and I was going through a really difficult time, and I remember during one of my visiting, one of my visitors was Karen, and it just made me feel so cared for and so valued and loved, and I think I'll always remember that moment.
I mean, everyone was always so warm and welcoming, like since grade 8, and I've really grown close with like a lot of my peers there, so I would definitely consider us like a family.
I would think the emotional support of SPF has been very beneficial, specifically towards me, and as a scholar, your emotions are always changing, and in a black family where they do not believe such things as depression and mental illness, it was quite good to have someone who would believe my problems and they would help me solve all my problems. And I'm also happy that they tried educating my parents in those type of problems as well.
During COVID-19, where most families lost their source of income, they've always been there, whether it's providing food vouchers or just providing mental support for those who need it the most.
Being at SPF has made my journey and transition into high school way easier. I've had peers, staff members and deans who have my best interest at heart, and this has really affirmed that SPF is indeed determined to succeed with us. Thank you.
My best or favorite memory with SPF has to be my grade 8 camp.
The annual camps.
The camp that we went on in grade 7.
Camping to Outward Bound.
All of us were expecting this glamorous high-end camp, and when we got there it was literally in the middle of nowhere with nothing but barren land and bushes, and we were all scared for our lives.
Tested your survival skills, your skill to work as a group, and also people's ability to cook edible food.
Outward Bound shoved us out of our comfort zones and forced us to reconnect with our true selves and those around us.
I think my best memory of SPF was the 70-meter abseil we did at Outward Bound, simply because it made me face my fear of heights.
My favorite memory would be the talent show at the grade 8 camp in Rocklands. We were all so young and some of the performances were really horrible, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, we all had fun and it was a time in which we all worked together and just solidified our relationships.
I remember seeing every contestant, whether it was spoken word or a dance routine, and feeling so inspired and feeling the support around me and really feeling like I belong.
At these camps we learned so many things and we did so many fun activities, but the thing that I enjoyed most was definitely spending time with my peers. It was our special time together.
My favorite camp was definitely the grade 10 camp on our way back, where our friends had a bit of a verbal altercation about a hot dog. I'm not going to go into details, but an African proverb once said, it ended in tears.
And another memory would be, I wanna be free, so free, hey, like the birds in the sky.
I've decided to pursue a health sciences degree next year. My decision was mainly influenced by growing up in the rural Eastern Cape, where the clinic was short-staffed and the people wouldn't be able to get the help they needed. So I want to use my skills for the benefit of the community.
Next year I'm planning on doing a BA degree. I've applied to various universities. This will allow me to do psychology.
I've always been curious about how money, firms, and the economy affects people's lives. So I feel that studying in this field will help me to satisfy that curiosity. And one thing about having a commerce degree is just how flexible it is when looking for jobs.
I would like to study humanities as the study that allows people from different cultures to communicate and understand their common pasts and present differences.
I'd love to get into business side and influence a generation of young black entrepreneurs to come up in the world and to help solve the cases of social injustices against our people.
I've always been inclined to do law. I think I enjoy the idea of justice, especially in South Africa.
My plans for next year is to study a Bachelor of Accounting degree at Stellenbosch University.
My study plans for next year is either law or political sciences.
I'm either planning on doing sports science at Stellenbosch University or accounting with law at UCT.
My plan for after school is to study electrical engineering at Stellenbosch University.
My plans for next year is to study a BCom with law.
I would like to study a BCom in financial accounting, which is the CA route.
I plan to go into computer sciences with the end goal of game development. I played a game called The Last of Us and I thought it was an amazing blend of genius coding and a creative story.
Next year, I intend on studying computer science and engineering at UCT and using that fund my own business. We hope that each endeavor is successful so that we can initiate our own shelter for the destitute.
When I first met Mr. and Mrs. Strungman, I remember Mrs. Strungman looking at me with eyes full of confidence and light. As she told me I was going to do big things in life. And Mrs. Strungman gave me a gentle smile as a sign of affirmation. That was the first moment I felt like I had the capacity to do something big in life because even though they didn't know me, they believed that I could.
I'd also love to say thank you for the generous financial contribution you've made towards ensuring that through all the challenges that COVID has brought us, we are able to still matriculate and have a slightly nice matric here.
Thank you, Dr. and Mrs. Strowman, for your generosity, for allowing me to continue to pursue my educational dreams.
I just wanted to say thank you for the amazing opportunity I've been given to study at such a high-class private school and for all the opportunities and doors that it will open for me in the future.
Ending off, I would really like to say thank you to the Strungmans and all the staff of SBF. I really wouldn't be where I am today without them.
Thank you so much, Dr. and Mrs. Strowman, for giving me the opportunity to receive a better education.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to Dr. and Mrs. Strowman. Words couldn't describe my gratitude.
I would like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Strowman for this amazing opportunity and for investing in my academic future. I hope that one day I will be able to help students achieve their goals just as you have helped me achieve mine.
Thank you so much, Dr. and Mrs. Strongman, for the amazing opportunity. My mother and I really appreciated this. Past 5 years have been a blast and SPF has really changed my life for the better.
Not only have you given me financial support, but you've also provided me with a good support system and a place of comfort, and for that I am most thankful.
Last 5 years have been really transforming for me, and I've been introduced to a wide range of ideas over time through the debating society that I belong to. I've read on our history as human beings and how everything really fits together. And I'd just like to say that all of this is thanks to you, and you've made my world a better place.
Hi, my name is Nimke, and I'd like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Strungman for providing me the opportunity to come to one of the best schools in the country.
Hello, my name is Tusa Masia, and I'd also like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Strungman for supporting us in all aspects of our life.
Hi, my name is Gift, and I'd like to thank Dr. and Mrs. Strungman for giving me the tools to succeed at one of the best schools in the country.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Strungman.
Thank you, Dr. and Mrs. Strungman, for the opportunity you've given us. Dankie dokter en mevrou vir alles wat u vir ons gedoen het.
Salutata lithuba uThengose kuwe Gqirha Strungman nawe Nkosazana Strungman.
Shukran.
Vielen Dank, Dr. und Frau Strungman. Danke für diese Möglichkeit. Hat mir enorm geholfen. Ich hoffe, dass ich die Welt zu einem besseren Ort machen kann. Ich hoffe, dass ich dich stolz machen kann. Ich bin unendlich dankbar. Dankeschön.
A huge thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you again.
Thank you.